Hey everyone, it's the Life Doctor again, and I just wanted to share an experience that I had yesterday with my son. It wasn't the most pleasant experience, but I learned something very valuable, kind of like an object lesson, and I wanted to share it with you. I was with my son. I had given him a bath, and my son is 4, by the way, given him a bath, and so I was helping him dry off his skin and kind of, go through the preparations for lotioning and getting his night clothes on and all of that. But he was fooling around and not being 100% obedient and doing what he needed to do. So, I reprimanded him and I said, listen, you need to be obedient and do what mommy's asking you to do, etc. You know how we mommies do, whatever. And so, in the midst of him fooling around and jumping all over the place and, doing what a 4-year-old boy does, he bumped my bottom lip with his head really, really hard to the point. So he bumped my lip really hard, and because it was something unexpected, my tooth kind of went down on my lip, and it caused it to bleed, and it really hurt. And so it left a mark and it was painful, et cetera, and I, dealt with it, whatever. And so as I was thinking about that process, and sharing with my son, listen, because of your disobedience, mommy got hurt. And I talked to him and I said, it looks really bad, but the pain is going away, so it's not as bad as it looks. And I know that you didn't mean to hurt mommy. But basically, when we are disobedient, we don't really know the impact that it's going to have on other people. And as I began to think about that, I said, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. This is not just an issue for 4-year-olds. This is an issue for everybody, for all of us. How often do we make foolish decisions to do our own thing, just fool around, have fun, not fully obey what God would have us to do without the full understanding of the far-reaching consequences that our decisions are going to have? Listen, when we are disobedient to God, it's not that we are actively seeking or actively trying to hurt other people. No, when we disobey, typically we're just trying to do our own thing. We're just trying to have fun or think we know best or whatever, but we're not actively trying to hurt other people. But the problem with sin is that it always costs us more than we're willing to pay, and it always takes us farther than we're willing to go, and it always impacts people or has some kind of a consequence that we could not foresee fully. And so the object lesson that I learned was that, man, when we make decisions, when we decide to do our own thing and disobey, it always hurts somebody in addition to us. So yes, we will be hurt, we will bear some kind of a consequence, but it always impacts somebody else. And a lot of times it impacts those that we love, our family, our children. Think about the generational issues that our children deal with because of the foolishness that we have done, the mistakes that we have made. It impacts our parents, our siblings, friends. And again, it is so far reaching. And now, thankfully, my lip, it's going to heal. The scarring is going to go away. No big deal, not that deep. But there are some consequences that are that deep, that are very deep, that you can't just get over. You can't just work through. They're detrimental, they're painful, they're scarring emotionally. And so I was encouraged to really be mindful about the decisions that I make and really consider, and even if the decisions are not, an outright act of disobedience, but to just consider how my behaviors in general will impact not just me, but my spouse, my children, my family, friends, the community, etc. And I encourage you to really take a look at yourself, your behaviors, the decision process that you go through, and how that's going to impact those around you, particularly those that you love. So I hope that this has been enlightening for you. I hope that this has been a good word for you. If it has, please give it a thumbs up and go ahead and share this video with somebody who might need to hear this word that maybe I don't know that you can reach by sharing this video with them. And if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, you can do that right now. It is absolutely free, super easy, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.